last series on how to form questions in English. We say I told you we have 3 rules. We are going to look at 3 rules. We're going to look at the last rule on how to form questions in English. How to form questions in English. We've seen rule 1, rule 2. We're going to rule 3. That's the last rule now on how to form questions in English language. Now, rule 3. Rule 3 says use question words. There are question words. There are words that we use that are normally used for questions. They are called question words. These words like why, when, where, whom, which, who, whose, what, they are question words. So, in this rule 3 we say use question words. The question word always begins the question, but the verb must be put before the subject, as in questions of rule 1 and 2 we did. The verb must be put before the subject. The verb must be put before the subject. The verb must be put before the subject, as in rule 1 and 2. The verb must be put before the subject. 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 So, rule 3, use question words. The question words are why, when, where, whom, which, who, whose, what. And the question word always comes before the question, always begins the questions. But the verb must be before the subject, as in questions of rule 1 and 2. Examples, let's take that. Remember, the verb must come before the subject. The verb must come before the subject. The verb coming before the subject. The verb coming before the subject. The verb coming before the subject, as in rule 1 and 2. But then, we are going to use question words here. Look at the question word. Why? Why are you late? The question word is there, beginning the question. So, we use the question words to begin the question. Why are you late? You have the question, you have the question word, you have the verb, then you have the subject. The question word, the verb, the subject. Okay? So, when did Ogechi come? When, the question word, the verb, the subject. When did Ogechi come? Where was it? The question word, the verb, the subject. Where was it, or where is it? Whom did you see? Which mobile did you like? Do you like? Which mobile do you like? So you see the question word beginning each of these questions. The question word beginning each of these questions. Why, when, where, whom, which. Now, if the question word is the subject, look at that. If the question word is the subject of the sentence, then the verb is put after the subject. The verb is put after the subject. Let's take that again. It's a, if the question word, is the subject of the sentence, the verb is put after the subject, as who touched the car? Who touched the car? Look at them. Whose dog bit James? Whose dog? Remember, you must start with the question word. The question word. Whose dog bit James? Whose dog bit James? Which mobile do you like? Who touched the car? Who touched the car? Who touched the car? And so that's how we frame questions in English language. 3 rules. Rule 1, Rule 2, and Rule 3 on how to frame questions in English language. If you like our video, please share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to support our community-based adult literacy program, please. We are soliciting for support in all areas. Support in material, support in stationery, support in equipment, support in resin building, support in supporting our teachers. Please, we will solicit our support. Share, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.